Hello friends, welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be a January IPSY unbagging, but before I get to that, I have a couple of quick little things to say. If you are a frequent watcher of my channel, you will know that I've basically posted like one video in the last 6 weeks. These IPSY unbaggings are super easy and quick to do. There's not really any prep involved in it, so I thought this would be a nice video to ease myself back into doing a bit of filming. I did make a video talking about sort of more of what's going on in my life. I will link that up above wherever things are linked and also put it down below in the description. So as I move into 2022, I'm trying to find just the right balance of how to keep filming things for my channel while keeping my life in order. The other thing I want to say is if you hear any noise in the background, it is snowblowers. We had a huge snowstorm yesterday. We got just under 50 centimeters of snow, which is like a one-day 10-year record here. And for my US viewers, I think it's about 1.5 feet of snow. I'm not that great with like changing between measurements. But yeah, basically there's a lot of like snow clearing and snow blowing going on, but this is sort of like the one time I had to film and I wanted to sit down and film. So I did receive my January IPSY bag. I'm pretty sure it's January, or it's a very late December. I'm just so out of it lately. But if it's January, it got here really early. Like this got here a few days ago, so it got here before mid-month. Maybe it's December. We're gonna see together. But I have no memory of what I asked for as like my item that I got to pick. So this is gonna be a fun surprise for all of us. Basically, the kinds of things I tend to choose when I'm asked what I want and the kind of things that I want to get when I have these are a lot of like moisturizing skincare lately. It is winter, it is cold. I am all about the like moisturizing like lip balms and oils and glosses and things right now. And I'm also really loving using clay face masks, which I know are a little bit more drying, but also moisturizing face masks, just all kinds of hydrating stuff. And then I always enjoy trying out new eyeliners and mascaras, and yeah, we'll go from there. I just find like I'm not really using eyeshadow at all, so that I don't tend to use as much, and really bright lip colors I don't tend to use. But let's see what we got. And let's see what month this is. So I feel like this is January because this definitely does not have sort of a holiday theme to it. It's very bright for the time of year that it is, very pastel-y. It's a pretty inexpensive feeling bag, but it's a cute little happy face pull tab on it this time. So let's see what we got. Everything is actually in the little bag. Okay, here's the card. So let's check out the theme and the month. This is January, and it did get here super early. So the theme is Happy Vibes, January 2022. This month and year, make time for the things that make you smile. Soft pastel shadows, your fave podcast, DIY manis. When you invest in bliss, the world becomes a brighter place. So I don't think the items are listed in here. I don't know. I'm gonna look at it after just so I don't spoil anything. So let's start out with this little boxy type thing because I feel like maybe this is a powder product. Okay, yeah, so this is from the Balm. It's called It's a Date Blush. Clean beauty and green packaging. I don't mind green packaging. I find clean beauty to be a little bit of a buzzword that doesn't mean that much, but the Balm's packaging is always super cute. Let's see what color this is. I do still use blush in my routine. Okay, so it's a very like neutral, dusty pink peach. I'm terrible at describing colors, but there we go. It's actually a pretty nice size for a sample. And yeah, it's very, like it's not super bright. I sort of had to build that up to get some color on there, but that could be really nice. Yeah, it definitely has sort of like a pastel-y, peachy pink color to it. So it does say, boyfriends aren't the only thing I recycle. Please recycle this packaging. I do like recyclable packaging. That's really neat. And it is actually in a little like pan. So if I had a Z palette, I could put it into there. So, okay. I mean, not my biggest thing because I have like a bunch of blush, but it's something that I will use. Oh, everything in here. Do I only have 4 items in here? Okay. Let's see what this is. It's a little pot. So, Honey Jarrette Lip Sleeping Mask, Lemon Honey, made in Korea. Okay, so it's this, although I have to say it's a super small amount because I don't know if you can see under there how little the actual like bubble is of product because it's not this whole jar, but that's okay. It has a very nice lemony smell to it. Ooh, it is also, I was expecting that for some reason to be like much more solid, like a balm, but that's very, that's very thick. Okay, I can see why it's a sleeping mask and not like a daytime thing. It feels really nice. But perhaps I should not have put that on right at this moment. It's pretty heavy feeling, so I can see it being nice for sleeping in. Okay, that may have been the item that I chose because that's really nice. I only have 4 items in here. There are definitely supposed to be 5. Oh, wait. There is a brush in the bag. What is this? I don't even know if I can read what's on there. I think it says ED, Alana, something or other. So it's just a nice fluffy eyeshadow brush, feels nice and soft, but what I'm actually gonna do is put this back in the packaging. I have as many brushes as I need, and in fact, I decluttered brushes recently. So I think what I'm gonna do is pass this along to one of my nieces. They are sort of in that preteen age and starting to enjoy makeup and things, so I think I will pass this along because I don't need it. Okay, so I have a little tube and a bigger box. So let's see what the little tube is. Oh my God, this is the tiniest thing ever, but that is a little mini Shape Tape, but like ultra creamy Shape Tape, which I guess is like a newer take on Shape Tape. One of the things about Tarte Shape Tape is if you go to Sephora here in Canada, you can't buy it there. I think it's like a Target or Ulta exclusive or something in the US. So here in Canada, I think you can order it online, but you can't buy it in store. And I don't tend to order makeup online, or at least I didn't pre-pandemic. So I've never tried Shape Tape before. So it looks like it'll be a good color, but also how cute is this? That is like the tiniest little doe foot ever. But there's the, okay. It doesn't look like as thick as I was expecting, but maybe because it's the extra creamy. Definitely happy to try that. I think it'll be kind of nice to play around with. So let's see what the final item is in here. It's pretty big. This is Belle en Argent, which I feel like I've heard of them before. This is an already raining 8-free nail polish. Oh, that's interesting. It has been forever since I've received a nail polish in my subscriptions. Okay, that is a really pretty color. That is like a nice, like dusty purple mauve color, but there's also like glitter in there. I think that is super pretty. Okay, I'm excited about that. And this is a really pretty bottle. This is like, I assume full size because it's really nice and it's like heavy, like this is glass, and that's really like nice quality. So if we look at what I have here, not super excited about the brush, but it will get used because I will pass it along. The blush, I'll try it. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm excited about the Honey Lemon Sleeping Mask. I'm excited about the Shape Tape because I think it'll be fun to play around with and I'll definitely use it. And I'm very excited about the nail polish. So 3 big winners, 1 totally fine, and then 1 that will still get use. But I feel like that nail polish is like a good value. So let's see if it says anything about them in here. Okay, no, this is called the Happy Skin Cheat Sheet. Stick this on your vanity and conquer those glow goals. So it tells you about different ingredients, why it's used and when it works. So like AHAs, hyaluronic acid, caffeine, BHAs, vitamin C, benzoyl peroxide, and retinol. And these are like, here, I'll do this. So if you're interested, you can take a look. And then the back is talking about things coming up. I guess they're doing something called Glam Bag X, which is kind of like when I used to get BoxyCharm, they had like the BoxyCharm like extras, or not extras, but like the higher version, like the bonus or like ultra, whatever it was called at the time. So I guess they're doing that with the IPSY bags and they're calling it Glam Bag X. It says it's packed with swoon-worthy brands like Item Beauty, Pat McGrath Labs, Benefit Cosmetics, and Stila. Is Stila still around? For some reason I thought Stila was closing. So upgrade to snag 8 full-size faves worth up to $500 for only $55. Now I assume that's 55 American, so still a little bit pricey. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to do that because I have been on a little bit of a downward trend with makeup. I'm happy to get the fun stuff to play around each month, but I've really pared down my makeup collection. I'm really focusing a bit more on skincare. Yeah, so this bag was a fun one to get. I will definitely use a lot of the stuff that's in here. Everything will get used. Thank you guys for joining me for this. I know the IPSY unbaggings aren't the biggest thing on my channel, but I enjoy them and they're fun. And as I mentioned, it was kind of a nice way to like ease myself back into doing some filming. I want to start doing some more like what I eat in days on my channel and more talking about the approach that I'm taking in 2022 to health and wellness. There are some changes from last year, and you guys can probably know if you follow my channel that there is some stuff that just kind of like fell off a bit last year. I want to talk about that. But if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you watched this video all the way through and you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Leave all your thoughts and everything down below in the comments. Even if I don't have as much time lately to answer comments, I always read every single one of them. And here's a little YouTuber behind the scenes kind of funny thing. I get comments still left on like my older videos, the ones that are 2 or 3 years old. And I'm not sure if people know this who comment on YouTube videos, and maybe it's different if you have like a huge channel with a ton of comments, but each individual comment is emailed to me and I read all of them that way. I just don't necessarily always go on and reply. But I think sometimes people will reply to old videos or comment on old videos and they don't necessarily know that I see that, because I never really get mean comments on my videos, but every once in a while somebody will be like, this girl talks too much or something, and it's kind of funny because they're referring to me in the third person, like they're talking to the other people in the comments, and part of me always wants to pop on and be like, I'm still here, I'm reading this. Yeah, it's funny to hear yourself talked about in the third person. That was a whole tangent that didn't need to happen. I'm going to go now. Thank you so much for joining me for this, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!